Hi, how are y'all doing today? My name is Rhodesia or Rhody, whatever you would like to call me, and this is my channel, rhodythegem, and this is about to be a fire element spiritual convos weekly reading, I guess you can say, that I'm starting this week, and hopefully I will continue if I like it. And we're going to go through Aries, Leo, Sag, obviously. So what I'm about to do here is shuffle up, get the groups of cards out for each sign, and then we're going to get into the readings. And I'm going to fully introduce myself. I am your magical fairy, mermaid, unicorn, sea witch out here in the internet streets and also in real life. I have slowed that down because y'all need to understand what I'm saying, because I believe that I'm magic and I believe that you are too. That is my intro for my tours, because I'm also a tour guide in real life. I just am not doing tours right now because the world is worlding and I'm in my room rooming. But that's it. That's all. Let's shuffle up these cards. I'm probably going to speed this up, obviously. And then I am going to, hopefully, I guess, put like a little bit of meditation music over this. And also I have these stones sitting out here at the front here. I don't know, I just pulled these out today. They're not for anybody in particular, but I'm just going to read to you what they are. So this first stone right here is rhodonite. Rhodonite. It's very pretty. It's also close to my name, also why I got it. Wanted it to really focus in on the details, but I'm not sure if it's going to or not. But a little synopsis of it, and this is also how it's spelled. Let me show that to y'all. Its origin, Brazil, rhodonite encourages expressions through one's talents, especially in creative arts, is what this little synopsis says. And if you want to look it up some more for yourself, please do so. I wanted it to focus on the words more, but my PC is probably acting up. But rhodonite. The second stone here is amethyst, and its origin is Brazil as well. Known to enhance intuition, promotes calm, serenity, and spirituality. So amethyst, amethyst. For anyone who wants to look that up, if you want to find out any more spiritual meanings for the crystals, and also if you want to get some crystals for yourself. The last one here, oh, I didn't even show y'all amethyst. Let me show y'all amethyst that I have here. The last one is clear quartz. I pulled out my little clear quartz. Very pretty. And origin, USA. And it says magnifies the power of the mind through clarity and focus. Also, clear quartz is a very versatile stone that can be used to promote anything that you want to enhance more in any way. So you can pair it with any stone or any situation to make something stronger, that type of situation. But I hope that was helpful for someone, because I was drawn to pull these three out. And that's that. First group, Aries, please spirit. First group, Aries, please spirit. Angels, ancestors, and guides, thank you so much for loving me, guiding me, protecting me. Thank you, God, so much for waking me up this morning. Thank you so much for allowing me to do what I can do. Please allow me to give clear and concise readings for this weekly energy for fire element signs, Aries, Leo, and Sag. I'm going to be focusing on Aries first so I can get these cards out, Spirit. I'm focusing on Aries first to get these cards out for this week and what they want, what they need to know. Alright, one card for Aries, please. Okay, picking from the top of the deck. I heard you. Got you. That's for Aries. Alright, let's get into these conversations for y'all. I'm gonna use over here like that. So this is Aries first. Lay your cards out here. Ooh. 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 So the first card that came out here for y'all Aries is when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. When I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. Then y'all got the Three of Discs in this deck, but the Three of Pentacles in the Moon card that came out together for y'all. So what I'm seeing here is that for some Aries, there's a need to realize what you may share with other people that is possibly trauma bonding. I'm getting trauma bonding for some Aries. So that basically means that you may hang around other people that keep you in your negative aspects, in your shadow self. As you can see, all these people are silhouettes of people in a way. That can sometimes, you may feel like, you may think that you're enjoying your time with these people, but you aren't fully enjoying your time with these people because y'all are trauma bonding, staying within your shadow self and not fully learning. And for some people in these groups of people that you may hang out with, who may be friends as well, maybe they are pushing you in your shadow self, to heal and learn, that type of energy as well. So also for some Aries, this could be something completely different. Maybe y'all are going to parties, being invited to go out and have fun, and maybe partake in some things that may not be fully legal in all states, but you know what I mean. Enjoy yourself and have fun if you are able to. And then also with it being the Moon card coming out here, some Aries once again, not fully realizing that you are sitting within your shadow self sometimes, and maybe that's something that y'all are like, this is the energy that you're within working on right now, and for this week especially, realizing, as you can see these moons, your emotions are kind of dictating you in some ways, and maybe even accepting that invite from someone, if you do get an invite, is emotional. Like, I want to go have fun, I want to go enjoy myself and go do what I want to do, like that type of energy. But realize that within you doing that it could be shutting off another part of yourself, because I can feel for some Aries that you ignoring possibly even like an emotional, intuitive message, because the Moon can also represent your intuitive messages coming to you, like your instincts as well, something telling you not to do something and you still do it anyways because you want to. Well, like, there's nothing wrong with that, but just don't ignore those intuitive messages that are coming your way, because I feel like it's a slight warning for some Aries. And then for some Aries, it's just like, yes, connect to your intuition more, because when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. And once again, this can also be support from friends as well, because for some people, it's not just you going out and connecting in like a traumatic or trauma bond situation, but also you're able to show your shadow self to these people, because these people fully embrace you for who you are. And once again, a need to connect to your joyful presence that will push you through. Sometimes we need to be reminded that joy is truly what is meant to propel us in our lives and meant to push us in our lives, because sometimes we get stuck in these mindsets of, I have to do this and I have to do that, and it's all for work, and money. And it's like, no, remember your joy, because for some reason your joy is what's really going to be your foundation. So don't forget about what brings you joy, okay? And that could also be coming into you with your intuitive messages, with the Moon coming out here twice as well. Your intuitive messages trying to help you to like, they're coming in to try to help you to shift your mindset even. And it's almost as if trying to push you in the right direction. It's like, hey, don't go down this road again. Don't go down this road again. I'm trying to push you to follow your joy, okay? Your next card here is the Seven of Spades, which can also represent the Seven of Wands. This is card number 25 in this deck, and it's the Clouds. Clouds with the dark side toward the person indicates divorce. The bright side toward the person ensures domestic happiness. You got two sides coming out here. So for some people, maybe y'all are possibly going through a divorce of some sort, a separation of some sort in your life, maybe to put, like, once again, to push yourself in a different direction. And then for some people, this is letting you know that, hey, domestic happiness is like on its way towards you. It also feels like for some Aries, this is what you've been trying to build towards, happiness within your home life for yourself. So make sure that you are paying attention to those intuitive messages coming to you once again, and the people that you are sharing your experiences with in your life. This is your chakra wisdom card for this week. This can be an area of focus for you within healing. And it is the second chakra, sacral chakra, which is around your abdomen area. So if you want to look this up and see like where it is directly on your body, I would say do so, because that is actually, I can show you right here. So your sacral chakra is right there. It's like your abdomen part, like lower belly area, and that's an area of healing. So I'm going to read this card to you. Abundance is your key word there. I wish it would focus. Oh, there we go. I'm going to show y'all the card, and hopefully it'll let me read it to you, but I am not the best when it comes to this. I am worthy and I deserve an abundance of anything that I require. I watch my thoughts to ensure that I am honoring and respecting myself. I honor myself by knowing that I am worthy to receive. I am open to receive now. I remind myself that it is a sign of strength to ask for help. And that could be your friend group with this Three of Pentacles coming out here. The people that you can actually share those aspects of yourself that you feel like you cannot share with other people. But once again, for some people, you need to be wary of the trauma bonding that may ensue from that with some groups of people. So just make sure that it's the right type of people who you can really share that type of information with, and they can actually help you through it and not keep you stagnated. So that's all I want to say there. And your last card is Air Guardian. Shift your perspective. Your what? Perception. That's it. Okay. Ooh, pretty card. Let me see if I can focus in on these details a little bit better. Oh yes, look at that, y'all. That is beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful energy. I can talk. Air Guardian, shift your perception. So pretty. See the wings? I'm going to read the messaging of this from the booklet for y'all so that I don't miss anything that it may be trying to tell you, okay? Air Guardian, shift your perception. Change the way you think and you will change your whole reality. The Air Guardian card represents the angels of the air element. Traditionally, air is all about thoughts, thinking, and everything that's happening in the mind. So these angels can help you to overcome any thoughts that have come back to haunt you from the past and to see the world more clearly. They are guiding you to change the way you think about certain situations, as this could be standing between you and greatness. Your joyful presence, okay, y'all? Joyful presence. When this card arises, it's an opportunity to learn about your way of thinking. You are being guided to recognize that not all you see is exactly the way you see it. That also can be going into the moon card, because the moon card can also represent like a false mask, or like, think of it like rose-colored glasses, right? When you're wearing rose-colored glasses, it shifts your perception of what you are seeing. So maybe some people need to take off those glasses. And once again, for some people, your friend group that you feel like, I keep have to reiterating is, your friend group that you feel like you've been, you think you're having fun with them. For some people, this is not for all Aries, but for some people, they're not really pushing you. They're keeping you within that negative mindset. They're keeping you within that shadow self instead of you propelling and using your shadow self, because the shadow self is needed. Those things that you've gone through that have created drama and trauma in your life, they're meant to help you to shine brighter Because as you know, the darkness is actually an accent. It's an accent to your light. It's like blush, right? It's like, you know how people the makeup terms for some people who wear makeup. You know how people contour their face around the edges to bring through the makeup, to make the makeup pop more. So think of it in that way. The shadows are here to help make our lightness pop more. So realize that with this moon element popping up, to pay attention to your intuitive messages and not to have rose-colored glasses on when those intuitive messages come out, because you may be perceiving them in a negative way, or in the way that you're trying to. For sometimes when things pop up in our minds, we may write it off or try to act as if it's not what we believe it is or what we intuitively know it is, like those gut feelings that come through. We write it off as something else, right? But they're telling you, no, don't do that right now. And it may be time for you to shift how you are looking and seeing things so that you can fully see the full picture, so that you can have the abundance and that joyful presence coming into your life, and for you to have that domestic happiness, okay? So I hope that this is helpful. Let me finish reading this and then I'll be done. Sometimes the mind can play games. Oh, look, it's saying it now. Sometimes the mind can play games, and sometimes our perceptions can be wrong. If you are being challenged or feel that there's a lack of clarity and direction in your life at this moment, there's a good chance the way you're thinking or what you're focusing on has a lot to do with that reality. The moon card, y'all. You are being guided to open your eyes and your mind. Go beyond any limits you have set for yourself and recognize that the way you see the world is how you will experience the world. Opportunities are moving in your direction, but they will only open up for you if you are ready to do the internal work to support them. Internal work. Honoring your thoughts. Isn't that something that this card is, the sacral card, healing, right? And it was literally talked about. I watch my thoughts to ensure that I am honoring and respecting myself. I'm going to show this card one more time for anyone who needs to see it again, and read this one more time for yourself. Let me see if I can make it focus so that you can pause this and read it if you need to. Let me try one more time. I'm sorry. So you can pause and read it if you need to. This might be an area of healing. You may need to wear more orange this week, or look at orange things, have more orange things around you. Maybe eat some oranges or orange food. If you meditate on the color orange, or turn on a meditation that is for the sacral chakra and listen to it and meditate for a few minutes if you are able to. But that is something that people need to work on for this week within the Aries group. And I hope that this was helpful. And thank you so much for listening. And if this is the end of the video for you, please make sure that you leave me a like, a comment, please, please, please. If you want to leave me some feedback, I would be so grateful. And a subscribe, and possibly even share the video if you care. Share if you care. And thank you so much for popping in. Remember that you are love, you are magic, you are everything that you are supposed to be and more. So keep being you, because only you can be you, right? And that's really it. And I hope that you have a beautiful day if this is the end of the video for my Aries people. Now let's move on over to our Leos. Let's move on over to the Leos for this week. Leos. Oh, for this week. Yeah. Leos. Yeah. Okay, let me calm down. I'm always singing and dancing. I sing and I dance all day. That's what I do. Okay. Hi, Leos. How are y'all doing? If you're clicking on this video, hi. Let's get into your cards, though. The first card that came out for y'all is, I find a deeper meaning and personal growth amid the discomfort. I like that. And I like the shifts that are going on within the moon. So some Leos may be going through different shifts, or maybe you've even paid attention and realized the different shifts that have made you realize the deeper meanings and personal growth. You know, like, oh, that happened during that phase of my life, this happened during that phase of my life, and now I am at the point where I have gone through this whole cycle, and I feel like I have learned what I was meant to learn from these phases, or this one phase, even if this is one phase for you. And it was all meant to push you. That discomfort is meant to push you to help you to grow. And that is so beautiful. That's something that people have to realize sometimes. We are uncomfortable. We are uncomfortable to make us change, okay? The next card is, I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. That definitely ties in with the first card. Definitely ties in with the first card, because it was fear. It was uncomfortableness, the discomfort. It's like, no, you're not meant to sit in it. You're not meant to sit in it. You're meant to make it work. You're meant to make it shake and change for yourself, you know? You're meant to see the light within that fear, you know? Like, why was I fearful of this? Why was this happening to me? And I love this even more so because now y'all got the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Disc in this deck, which this is the True Heart Intuitive Tarot deck for anyone who wants this deck. I love the imagery and it's so pretty, and it's only like $16 when I bought it, but that was months ago, so I don't know how much it is now. But y'all got the Ace of Pentacles and the Emperor as your tarot cards for today. I wanted to focus in on the details so y'all can see what they look like, or I will try to again for the people who like cards, but it's not. It focuses when it wants to, but I just wanted y'all to see the background with the coins and the flowers. It's so pretty, and the growth, right? And then y'all got the Emperor, which is the card of Aries as well for some people who want to know. Also the card of 4. You see this? If it will show y'all all the details, that is. Oh wow, look at this. It got a, oh wow, there's a skyline in the cape. Isn't that pretty? It's so pretty. Okay, I wanted y'all to see the details for some reason. Alright, so basically this phase that y'all have gone through, that was the discomfort and the fear within your life, was actually to propel y'all to plant this seed to go upon this new journey for yourself. So for some Leos, y'all have embarked on a new journey, new growth. You see the seeds, you see what can happen, the eyes, because there's an eye in the middle of this pentacle, and there's also an eye. Woo, okay, spirit. There's also an eye in this crystal ball that the Emperor is holding. All right, do y'all see that? Y'all see it. Y'all see the changes that are coming through for you. Y'all are visualizing it. Y'all are like dreaming about it, even for some people. Wow. Because I'm looking at the skyline that's on a cape. It's like you see your future. You see your future, or you are dreaming about your future, or you are visualizing your future to become what you want it to be. And that's why y'all have planted this seed right here, because y'all see what you're building, and you see what you're trying to do for yourself. With the Emperor coming out, you're just like, I'm not playing no games. Is really what I'm feeling for some Leos. You're like, I'm not playing anymore, which is actually a message that I got for myself earlier. Something that came through from one of my guides. I feel like it might be one of my grandmas. I'm not sure, y'all. But I wrote down, I don't have time to play around anymore. And I feel like that's for some Leos as well, within building your life and your wealth, your materials in your life. You ain't got no more time. You're like, I don't have time to play around no more. I'm trying to build what I want to build, and I see what I can do, and I love that so much. All right, let's not dwell on that too much, because I feel like I've gotten the message out right there. And then here is the next card, the King. Oh, I'm done. It's the King of Diamonds, which can represent the King of Pentacles. So more pentacles coming out for our Leos today. And it is card 15, which can go down to a number 6, which I feel like the number 6 is this number of abundance, okay? Because it's nurturing and putting things into work for you. Because I love the number 6, because I'm a life path 6, and you may be too, who knows? Look up your stuff, numerology and everything. But this is the letter card, and it says the letter is a sign of good tidings when near, and when touching indicates unexpected good fortune. Ooh-wee! Oh yes, because I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm looking at the rays behind the Emperor as well, and how bright the Ace of Pentacles looks is too. So it's making me really, really happy. Hold on one second. I will be right back. This is such a lovely message though for my Leos. Y'all are getting so many messages of like, y'all have gone through a phase. Y'all have gone through the growth. Y'all have allowed the fear and the discomfort to push you to propel yourselves forward, because you see your future and you know what you can have and you know what you are building, or at least you have an energy or like a frequency of knowing what is going to happen for you. And for some reason, y'all are just getting all these messages of good fortune, good tidings, and it's very beautiful. So just know, Leos, that y'all's success is coming full force, even with the last few messages here. So let's go through them. Because y'all, look, I told y'all got the number 6, which I think of as, that's abundance to me. The number 6 is like things are moving forward. You're being blessed, you know, and you're not just being blessed out of nowhere. You're being blessed because of the work that you have gone through. Now, y'all also look, sacral chakra again, because the Aries got sacral chakra too. So this is a point of healing, some messages for y'all. This is from the chakra wisdom cards that I have here. And the sacral chakra is down here. It's like the abdomen area, like below the belly a little bit. But that's like your confidence. Well, no. Well, yeah, sacral can also be kind of like your confidence center as well, but just in different areas. So I'm just going to read this for y'all. And your keyword is actually, let it zoom in on it, sexuality. So second chakra, sacral chakra, is your area of healing. If you decide to meditate or wear orange clothes or look at orange, like maybe if you do art, use orange a little bit more in your art this week. Or if you if you like to eat some oranges, eat food that are orange colored, things like that, to help you out in this area of healing and area of focus for this week. And this card says, because I would like for y'all to see this as well if you want to pause it and read it for yourself. I honor and respect my sexuality, and I allow the natural flow of my feelings. I acknowledge that my sexual thoughts and feelings will arise, and I release unnecessary guilt regarding sex. I am open to the positive, sensual feelings coming to me from others. At the same time, I keep my sexual activities well directed and in balance. All right. Those can also be some affirmations for yourself for this week if you want to use those. Also, what I wanted to pinpoint a little bit more that really stood out to me was the last one, when it says I am open to the positive, sensual feelings coming to me from others. So sensual feelings coming to you from others, positive is what I'm really getting there. So maybe there is like an energy of that coming from someone for y'all for this week, for some Leos. So pay attention to that. And it doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic fully, but it could be like someone liking you, you know. So get into it a little bit, maybe. Let's get into y'all's last 2 cards, and I am going to read the messages straight from the booklet because I don't want to miss anything. I find this interesting. Y'all got sun and winter, and another message of success because of y'all getting the sun card. But y'all got, what I also find interesting about this is because it looks like y'all got like the, what would this be? Like, what part of the booklet is this? Like seasons and signs, warrior symbols. Okay, the sun is from the warrior symbols part of the booklet, and then obviously winter seasons. But let's go for it and see what it has to say for you. I'm going to show y'all the sun card first, which says enjoy success and happiness. Because y'all got good fortune and everything. So it's like, be in that bliss, see what you're building, and also what you have already built for yourself at this point. This symbol at the bottom may also represent something for you. The dot, the circle and the dot. So I just wanted to pinpoint that a little bit more for someone because I feel like it may. So yes, now let's read it and get into it. Sun, enjoy success and happiness. Know that doors are opening for you. Follow up new projects, ventures, and ideas. Ace of Pentacles. Connect with the inner fire that is driving you forward. Oh my gosh. All right, because I talked about the discomfort and the fear that's like pushed you, right? The sun has long been associated with the energy of success. It's the most powerful planet in the solar system. Solar referring to sun. So, of course, when the sun card appears in a reading, it will bring power, success, and light. We talked about that already. It brightens up all connections, banishes darkness, brings a sense of youthfulness, and invites you to connect to the energy of joy so that you can be light in spirit and heart. Okay, joy is the message for today. I haven't done a collective message yet today, but I was going to, and one of the keywords is joy, because I am also feeling in this energy of having to pursue things that bring me joy, which is how I usually am flowing, but I got out of it and I need to get back into it. So, joy again, because also there was a message of joy, I believe, for Aries as well. You are being surrounded by the brightness of the sun at this time. Opportunities to feel and be successful are swirling and dancing around you. Relationships and friendships progress with joy, and you will feel happy and uplifted. If you're not somewhere bright and sunny right now, there will be other ways in which you can enjoy warmth and joy. Solar energy brings health and vitality and can energize and warm. And it also encourages everything to grow. The flowers, y'all. Growth, personal growth. Okay, I'm in love right now. The sun rays behind the emperor. Okay, and then the sacral, orange, you know? Okay. I'm like really excited. I get really excited doing readings. The energy of expansion is with you at this time, and you are being offered the perfect opportunity to move forward. If you want to bring something to life or are ready to take a new step in a relationship, the sun will bring the right energy to you. If you are asking a question, the answer is most definitely a yes. And I love this last one. Perfect opportunity to move forward, expansion, the seeds of growth, right? Because the pentacles represent seeds. It's very beautiful. I'm kind of in love. I'm kind of in love. Now let's get into your last card here. Winter. Take care of your needs. Take care of your needs. Focus, please. Too much going on here. Okay, I tried. Take care of your needs, winter. Do everything you need to do. Do everything you need. Okay, do everything you need to be at your best. Then move beyond your fears and limitations. I'm done. Okay, this message is reiterating itself. For many of the animal realm, winter is a time of hibernation and retreat. You may wish to curl up in a ball too, but although you may not feel as bright as you'd like to be, a primal force within is encouraging you to continue, move beyond, move forward, continue going through your discomfort, personal growth. Okay, I'm done. It's like they're just lining up. The winter card features a wolf, one of the few animals that stay active all year round. Wolves know what it's like to work alone or thrive within a pack. So, if you feel you need to go it alone at this time, know that wolf medicine will help you move beyond your insecurities and relax in your own space. You have an opportunity to move beyond your fears. Although you may feel in the dark, get comfortable with being in the unknown and trust that the light within you will sustain you through what may seem a challenging process. Beautiful. This is a beautiful message, y'all. Ask yourself what you need to do to feel supported and alive. You may uncover something from your past that you have buried deep. You're being guided through the darkness, okay? Remember that. And that universe, your guides, your angels, they are protecting you and they are helping you. Remember that you are surrounded by love always, 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 okay? Know that when you unearth it and shed light on it, you create space for miracles. You may feel like a lone wolf right now, but it's time for you to be the alpha. When the winter card appears in the future position of a spread or as the last card in a reading, it can also indicate that the coming winter will usher in important energies with regards to your question or intentions. All right. I hope that this reading was very helpful to my Leos that are watching this video, and I want to tell you thank you. Thank you for watching. Please give me a like, a comment if you want to leave me some feedback, if this resonated in any way, a subscribe even. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you do so, that will help me to grow and keep pushing forward myself. And share if you care. Share this video if you feel like if there's a message here for someone else. Remember that y'all are the fucking alphas though, because not only did you get the Emperor, you got the King of Diamonds, the King of Pentacles, and then you got this card at the end talking about you're the alpha, be the alpha in your life, right? I'm super here for this masculine energy right now. I'm really here for this masculine energy. It's so needed, right? That structure is needed in our lives so much, and I really hope that this is helpful to the Leos that watch this video. Remember that the phases that you are going through, this discomfort is needed to guide you, to push you forward in what you need to do. You're not uncomfortable for no reason, is what I want to say. It's not for no reason. There is a reason behind it, because there's no coincidence. No coincidences, because you see what's happening around you. Okay? All right. Let me get out of that, because I feel like I've told the whole message already. But this feels very important for some reason, is all. Why I'm being drawn back into the imagery. So I really hope that this connected to who it's meant to connect to. Remember that you are love, you are magic, you are everything that you're supposed to be and more, so keep being you. You are walking through your shadow to be the light in your life. I mix that up a lot of times, but it's basically the same things. And also for y'all, walking through your shadows, walking through your darkness to uncover your light even more so. Within the last reading I was talking, or was it y'all's reading? I was talking about how the darkness is accents. It's accents to our light. Kind of like how a contour is for some people's makeup. It brings forth the other beautiful things that you've done to your makeup, right? Those shadows are accents. Makes us shine brighter. So that's all I want to say there. And yeah. Let's get to Sagittarius. And thank you, Leo, so much for watching this video. Hi Saggies, how are y'all doing today? I hope that y'all are doing well. Sorry, I just burped a little bit. Hopefully y'all didn't hear that, but if you did, excuse me. Excuse me. Now let's get into these cards for Saggies. I really hope that y'all are doing well. The first card that came out here for y'all is the presence of love will always cast out fear. The presence of love will always cast out fear. If y'all need to sit in that for a second, I will let you. The tarot cards that came out for y'all for this week. The Six of Swords. Ooh, the Five of Discs. The Hermit. I'm done. Y'all got the Hermit twice. Y'all got the Hermit card in the tarot, and then you got the Hermit card in the Oracle deck that I'm using for this reading. So the messages are reiterating themselves right now. Let's keep going. Wow, what is going on with the fire signs this week? I'm getting the word discomfort for y'all. If you watched the Leo reading for this video, the word discomfort was a word for them. And I'm seeing you lifting yourself out of the discomfort to move forward in your life with the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords is movement. For some people, you may even be physically moving somewhere else because where you are right now isn't conducive for your health and your growth, okay? For some people. And for some people, you may be moving forward out of limiting mindsets, possibly even casting out fear in your own life. As you can see, this is a silhouette of a person, which represents our shadow sides. And knowing that we have to break free of these burdens, these negative mindsets, these negative ways of being. You know, it's basically looking to the things, thoughts, right? Because even sometimes when we're in physically negative spaces, it can cause us to think negatively as well. And that can be another reason of pushing you forward and making you move in your life, to create movement in your life. You're like, all this baggage that I have, I don't want it anymore. Or all this baggage that I have, it's time to unpack it and get into it and figure out how to heal from it as well. The Five of Pentacles. For some Sagittariuses, y'all have decided that y'all are no longer going to feed y'all are no longer going to feed into that negativity, because I see this as a dark hole. And sometimes when I look at this card, I see it as like a fountain. You know, like when people are tossing like coins into the fountain, you don't know where those coins are going, right? And this is also kind of just making me feel as if feeding into something that is not giving back to you. And for some Sagittariuses, you are now deciding, I'm not going to give this pentacle. Am I going to feed, once again, the silhouette? That hand is a silhouette. Are you going to feed into those shadows? Are you going to feed into those negative thoughts, those negative ways of physically being? Because now you have pentacles coming out here, which represents home, family, life, your material. Are you going to keep feeding into it physically as well? And this can be a person, this can be a situation. You're now deciding, I can't give to this anymore because it's not helping me change, it's not helping me move. And then the Hermit card, which is also another 5 coming out here, because the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, no. I don't know why I said this is a 5. Maybe 5s are important for y'all, actually. But this is actually the card 9. Interesting that I wanted to talk about 5s. But okay, maybe a 5 is a number that y'all need to look into more. 5s represent change. Okay. The Hermit for Sagittariuses, if you think about it in just a simple way, it basically means it's time to learn. It's time to take a step back for your growth and for your knowledge that needs to come through. Knowing that you are the light in your life that's shining. Like, you don't need to, basically the Hermit can represent that you don't need to look anywhere else but yourself. The answers that you are looking for are within you. Okay? The nourishment that you are in need of is within you. You know what to do for you, is basically what I'm getting here with the Hermit card coming out here. It's making me think about the first card again. The presence of love will always cast out fear. You are the presence of love, Sagittarius. In this darkness, you are the light. All right? The Hermit represents the knowledge that is within you that will bring you through any challenges, because you have the answers. Sometimes we may need to sit down, once again, Hermit card, drawing back to ourselves, like a hermit crab going into our shells, to take in all the information that we have and coming to a resolution for ourselves. Basically what I'm getting here for some Sagittarius is within this energy for this week is that you do not need anyone else's opinions. You do not need anyone else's approval. Support is great. Support is always great. But within these changes, sometimes we don't have all the support that we would actually want. But know that you always have divine support at all times. That's what I want to say there. You are your light. You are the lantern. You're holding it. Sometimes it's your heart leading you. Sometimes it's your gut leading you. Sometimes it is your mind leading you. Pay attention. The next card is the Jack of Spades, which can represent possibly like, what do we want to say the Jack of Spades is? What do we want to say? This is like the Knight or the Page of Swords. I think earlier in the reading that I said that the Spades was wands for some reason, but the Spades is actually swords for me. But I also have to remember that sometimes I am intuitively guided to say something completely different than what I actually want to say for whatever reason. So I'm not going to question spirit or my guides in that way. But once again, it's the knowledge coming through to help you move forward, because if this is like the Knight of Swords, the information comes through fast and you're just like, oh my gosh, I know what to do now. I have to spread this news. I have to spread this knowledge that I now have, because not only is it going to help you, it's going to help others. Okay? This is card number 52, which reduces to a 7. The Divine. Spirituality. And it is the Shepherd card. The Shepherd indicates an intense love of life and strong fellow feeling. Okay, interesting, because I literally just said that you may get some information or the knowledge that you get within this hermit mode for yourself in your life and moving forward. It may be some information that you feel like you may need to share with others to help them through on their journeys as well, as what I'm getting. The Shepherd is a leader. So for some Sagittarius, you are leaders in all the shifts and changes that you have possibly gone through in your life in the past, or possibly going through currently, is not only to help you but to help others, because what you are learning is like food. Spiritual food, right? Spiritual food that you may need to feel and that you need to lay eyes on for yourself. These changes may bring about fear, like fear within you, but know that don't let that fear hold you back or hold you down, because you're meant to go forward. It may be scary for some people, is what I'm feeling as well, but you know that it's what's right for you. You know that this change is what's right for you. An area of healing or concentration or focus for this week for Sagittarius is grace. 7th chakra, crown chakra. This is my chakra wisdom cards here, but the crown chakra is way up here. Those are our thoughts. Those are our feelings. This is our divine connection, where our intuitive messages come through, where spirit and energy flows through us. Okay? And you're getting the card grace, and I feel like for some Sagittarius, this is how you are possibly moving through these changes in your life right now, or have possibly even moved through changes in your life. My hands are a little ashy. Sorry. I went to the bathroom and I didn't put any more lotion on, so if you notice that, you know, disregard it. But let's read this card. See if we can focus in on the words. 7th chakra, crown chakra, grace. The grace of a higher power is with me, and I move through life knowing this truth. I want y'all to be able to read this for yourself if you want to. These cards love playing with me. I believe in a higher power, and I know that it is within and around me, offering assistance and guidance. Okay, I said that in a reading. I surrender all my fears and burdens to a higher power. I am open to receive grace and I trust in a higher power. I am worthy. Okay, I want y'all to be able to see this and pause if you want to read this for yourself. But beautiful, beautiful, and it also ties into the reading. But once again, if you like to meditate or wear certain colors or eat certain foods within the purple realm, please do so. If you like to meditate on the color purple, or even find a meditation video that is for the crown chakra and meditate with that this week if you decide to do so, or wear purple clothes, or if you like to create anything with your hands, art or anything like that, use some purple, or paint your nails purple, wear purple lipstick, wear purple eyeshadow, I don't know, wear purple jewelry. Just focus in on that crown chakra for this week and see what it brings to you. Now let's read your last two cards here, and I do read them from the booklet to make sure that I do not skip over any messages that may be coming through for you. But y'all got the High Priest and the Hermit, which is reiterating itself again because you got the Hermit twice in one reading. So High Priest here, let me show y'all the card so that y'all can see the details of it. Intend and create. Very Egyptian in imagery. I want y'all to be able to see these details really well though. Let me see if I can have it focus in on the details for y'all. Yes, very Egyptian in imagery. Very beautiful. And then I'm going to read the card. High Priest, intend and create. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Okay. Oh, what? You have the knowledge, the power within you with the Hermit card, the Six of Swords, the Five of Discs. You are no longer giving to anything else that is not for you. Okay, you are moving forward because you know that you can. Okay, I'm done. Let's keep reading. Let me not get too excited. I just get excited when the messages really come in so strong that it's yes, this is confirmation. Recognize that you have the power to change your life. Face your fear and align with the light. I am done. Okay. In many traditions, the High Priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but to help create it too. He may be a leader in his spiritual tradition, or in pagan traditions be second to the High Priestess, but he is always spiritually connected and disciplined with great respect for his creator in his particular practice. I'm done. Because this card, Grace, kept talking about knowing that you are connected to the divine, basically knowing that you're connected to a higher power, and then the High Priest is coming out reiterating that again. Know that the messages that are coming to y'all as well, Sagittarius, are coming through from a higher power, knowing that you have that energy within you, that you have that divine connection. Remember that you are not alone, Sagittarius. I feel like that's something else that Sagittarius need to hear once again, is that you are not alone. You are not alone in any way from our higher power, which is God, or universe, or spirit, whatever word you like to use, from your guides, your ancestors, your guardian angels, everything. You're not alone through this change that you have to make in your life that is not the most pleasant for some people. But you are handling it with grace for a lot of Sagittariuses. That's really beautiful. And this masculine energy is reiterating itself again from the Leo reading too. Because I even pinpointed all the masculine energy coming out. All right, let's keep reading. In a reading, this card can represent a spiritual leader, a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life, or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. Didn't I say something about leader? Oh, the shepherd being, I surely did. The shepherd is the leader. Y'all may be leaders. Okay, that's reiterating itself one more time for y'all as well. You are a bridge between heaven and earth. the 7th chakra, crown chakra. That is our energetic connection. Oh wow, this reading is going really deep. It's not stopping. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are giving attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. Okay. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. The Hermit. Okay, y'all. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. Oh, this is so beautiful, y'all. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me finish y'all's reading, but it's like everything is like super adding up, and it's very, very beautiful. This is such a nice message, y'all. Now let's read the Hermit. Or Hermit in this deck is just Hermit. Let me show y'all how this card looks. Hermit, retreat and recharge. This person is in meditation. Show y'all the details. Spiritual connection, once again. If you are into hair, I have locks as well, as this person does too in their meditation. Locks, some people see them as like our antennas. Our antennas to amplify our spiritual connection. Once again, popping in for y'all, Sagittarius is a spiritual connection to source, to God, to universe, spirit, whatever you, the divine, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Your antennas are strong right now. Hermit. Don't ignore those messages that are coming through. Know that where you are being guided is so strongly a part of your path of being a leader in your life, and also being a leader for other people, being of guidance not only for yourself but for others. Okay, Sag? Take time to rest and recuperate in order to continue your growth. Benefit from the information that will come directly from your heart space. I talked about that as well, because for some people you may be guided by your heart, maybe your gut feelings, and also your intuition, your head, your mind. The Hermit card is one of solitude and meditation. It represents your capacity to go within and arrive at the cave of your heart. Many of the answers to your problems lie within. And if you don't take the time to connect with yourself and feel comfortable alone, you won't be able to hear the messages that are rising up inside you. The cross-legged meditation position of the cave-dwelling sadhu, S-A-D-H-U is how you spell that. On this card is an invitation to harness the power of your meditation practice. The Sri Yantra symbol behind him represents the union of masculine and feminine energies. Hence, support from Mother, Father, God. Okay, yes, all y'all. You have been working hard and giving your all to your current situation, and it may become draining and detrimental to your development unless you retreat and recharge your energies. Oh my gosh. Giving to the point of being drained, also with the 5 of Pentacles. Wow, make sure you're taking care of yourself, Sagittarius. So you are being guided to take a step back at this time. If you are working on bringing something together, your over involvement could oh crap. Give me a second. Let me take a sip of coffee. Okay, let me try that sentence again. If you are working on bringing something together, your over-involvement could impede the process. So retreat and breathe. Okay, let's take a breath right now. Let's do 6 seconds in, 8 seconds out. One more time. I hope that was helpful to whoever needed to breathe. If you have something to say or do that could have a larger impact on your life, spend some time in deep thought, even contemplation, before moving forward. Often when we rush in, we don't see how destructive our actions can be. So meditate and listen to your soul's wisdom before proceeding further. Okay. Oh, I'm so glad I got through that. I'm getting super tongue-tied because I've been talking for like an hour. But I really hope that this was helpful to the Sagittariuses. I don't know why, but I feel so propelled to do these readings, and I hope they go well this week. And if they go well this week, I'll continue with doing them next week. Thank you so much for watching this video, Sag. I really hope that there was a message within this message for you. If you just watched your section, thank you so much. If you watched the whole video, thank you. I'm so grateful because all of the views and the likes are going to help to move my channel, hopefully in some kind of way. I'm so grateful. I am so blessed. And Saggies, I want to tell you that you are grateful and you are blessed because look at this path. It is all for something, y'all. It is all for something. And you're a leader. So take that rest that you need for yourself so that you are able to help others. You can't keep pushing yourself until you're drained because then you will have nothing else to give. So take care of yourself. Get yourself out of those shadow moments of darkness, which they're not bad, you know, there's nothing bad about it, but draining yourself is not going to be helpful in the long run. And it seems like y'all have a lot to do, so make sure that you take care of yourself when you can. You are love, you are light, you are magic. You are everything that you are supposed to be and more, so keep being you. You are walking through your shadow and your darkness to shine light, not only for yourself, but for others. Because that light is within you. It is your heart source. And it is beautiful. So keep guiding yourself and others, Saggies, because I see it. You are a leader. Y'all have a beautiful week. If this goes well, I hope to see you next week. You are a light. You are the star. You are the moon. You're possibly even the sun for some of y'all. But I see stars popping up everywhere. This card. This card. This card. You are the light within the darkness for others, Sagittarius. Alright, let me end this video. I already said part of my ending. But please give this video a like, a comment, please. That also helps a lot for the video to move through the algorithms. Give me a subscribe if you liked my energy, if you liked my vibes. Share if you care, if you think that this message can resonate for anyone else. Leave me a comment if it resonated, you know. But I am going to say goodbye for now, or see you later. And y'all have a beautiful week, alright?